against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Clemson set up with another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the left. Got room at the 35. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short game. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Clemson jumps to the line. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and, man, a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB and so many things to look at.
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Off the RPO, complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Tight end now in motion. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Extending the play. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll try the run. Nice move to pick up yardage. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Those horns are up, and they are sharp in the running game.
Yeah, just pounding the rock, playing physical. And I think when you think about great Texas teams, you probably think about the running game, the physicality. And I could go through so many backs with Cedric Benson and Ricky Williams and all those guys that, and just recently Bijan Robinson, high draft picks, really, really good running backs.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Manning. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they will score! Touchdown Longhorns!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Clemson is quick to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Starts to scramble to the left. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Got a man. It's Randall. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Throwing on the run. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires fires downfield. Complete to the right. Down at the 16-yard line, and they're threatening to score in the waning moments of the half.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Quarterback now breaking the field. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
From the gun, looking for a man. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Start the third quarter with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
To the air, it's Manning. Quickly complete. Fighting off the defender. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. Dances away. He'll pull it down. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the ground. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Starting to feel a little pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Might as well give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
How about the offense? The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing this offense.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. To the air, it's Klubnik. Oh, they're after him. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On first down, he just sneaks it ahead. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipke if they can stop him on third down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now on first down from the 28. They just keep firing. That's reeled in. It's Adams. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He's looking to throw. Under fire. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down one late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback, if he has to throw it here, to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute time.
Man, is that good situational football. Understanding what they're trying to do. They're trying to get it to their speedster. I got to come up. I got to get him on the ground. Nice execution by this defense, and they're going to be...
Picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Defense got it. They're on the run. Oh, the unthinkable has happened for this offense. They're into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the D. Oh, man, the defense has just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not a... I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. He'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays, you got to have scripts, because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package playing pass. How can we get first downs? How can we complete passes and get out of bounds to try to save some of this clock as we move the ball down the field?
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes and catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
And how about the quarterback coming up big late in this ball game? You got to have him. Nothing open, takes off, scrambles, does it himself, and makes the heads-up play to get out of bounds.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And this team's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football, he understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
Rush is on him. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Got some room to run. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.